Bethany Finch with American Made Home Solutions. This Win Wednesday, we're talking about multifamily. Why multifamily? Well, first off, what is multifamily? If you'll notice, people use different words and oftentimes they don't mean the same thing, and sometimes they'll use the same word and it definitely doesn't mean the same thing as what someone else thinks. So, multifamily, when we use the term multifamily, we are referring to properties that have 5 units or more in them. The reason we're not referring to duplexes, triplexes, or fourplexes is because in the lending world, those are actually in the residential category. And so, although those still, a lot of people use the term multifamily because you can have multiple families in there, right? When I say the term multifamily, I will be referring to 5 units or more. So, a lot of people ask us, why multifamily? Bethany, why would you want to, have all those headaches and this and that? And the biggest thing that I can tell you that has impacted us more than anything else in our business is multifamily. Multifamily has a lot of opportunity that single family just doesn't have. One of the things is that it continues to stabilize and grow. There's always a need. People always need a place to live. And people naturally will look to an apartment building when they're looking for a place to rent before they'll look for a house, because it's harder, it takes more work to find that house than it does to find that apartment building. So it's a real quick, easy way for people to find a place to rent. So there's stability there. But 2, it provides a community. And one of the things that our business model has set up and is geared towards is creating sustainable growth. Now, what better way than working within a community that you already have, a community of apartment, a community that brings families together. So for us, it brings so much more than just the opportunity for cash flow and profit, the opportunity for passive income, the opportunity to create more opportunities for other folks. It also creates sustainability through jobs in a community. So we can, one of the things that Kurt is phenomenal at is building teams. Kurt is amazing at building good, solid teams that run together, work together, they systemize things and do a great job with that, but even more so, building men. So what he has a knack for is recognizing skill and talent in somebody and just helping it along to get it to the place that it needs to be. So on the multifamily property, you have multiple opportunities to provide jobs, whether it be on the maintenance side and the different crew positions there, or whether it's on the leasing side and the different crew positions there. Maybe it's on the contracting side of it. Many of our longest, dearest friends are actually from contractors that we've worked with for so many years. And so maybe it's even a step out from there. So oftentimes it could be a marketing person that we've had relationships and whatnot with, different scenarios like that. But those are all multiple jobs and multiple opportunities for employment in one area that, once again, we have an opportunity to impact, which is huge for our business model. And then we have the opportunity to create that sustainable growth, which is even more important. So multifamily also provides the opportunity for cash flow and passive income. Now, the nice thing about having rentals, everybody understands rentals and the concept that that brings with having that real estate and having someone else pay down that mortgage and continuing to grow it and build on that appreciation and all the tax write-offs and things of that nature. But on multifamily, it's scalable and you can do it much faster than you can on a single family. If I have to have 30 single family homes all spread out all over, I oftentimes can't have the same property manager. I have to have multiple ones, multiple cleaners, multiple contractors, as well as I oftentimes, if they're spread out in other areas and such, I may have different climates, which can be a huge issue if you're dealing with snow removal and things of that nature, or tornadoes, right? And so in the multifamily sector, it gives us scalability because it's easier to have one property manager for all of those units. It's easier to have one maintenance team to have all of them. And honestly, my contractors would much rather come to work on 30 apartments at one place than 30 houses all across the city. That's just the way they are and just the way they think. So we get that and fully understand that. So in recognizing that, moving forward in multifamily, which we have done for the last 25 years through asset management, we've seen and watched a lot of the industry not just change, but how the customers change, right? We're going everything from keyless remote entry to virtual showings and different things like that because of comfort level. So we want to continue to provide those opportunities in areas that you guys have heard about opportunity zones. Those are areas that the government has identified. So they're pushing and trying to get funds flowing into these areas. They're saying, hey, we know these areas need them. So we're recognizing that and working on those areas because once again, we can create sustainable growth, right? And in doing so, we can not only impact that community, but all the lives that keep coming and going in those residences, and then the greater community, as oftentimes we'll bring in other programs to help and assist so that the community continues to grow and sustain, changing the demographics. So for instance, if it's we've been in gang-ridden neighborhoods, bullet holes in the wall, literally, changing that demographics and making people feel safe again and allowing the police to even feel safe, which we've been in some neighborhoods that it hasn't always been like that. So that brings quality of life, and that makes it so much better, not just for the residents, but for us and for the community as a whole. And once again, that is sustainable growth. And that's what we at American Made Home Solutions are looking to do. So why multifamily? Well, there you have it. Lots of reasons, lots of opportunities there, but even more so, opportunities for you. You don't have to be a millionaire to be a multifamily owner. So if you're interested in learning how to invest where it makes sense, you're going to want to click on the link below to get my free special report of the 22 best sources for finding high growth investment properties. See, you can find a cheap property anywhere, but that doesn't mean it's going to grow or be a good investment. So click on the link below and get my free list of 22 places to find high growth investment properties. If you already know you want to do this, you don't want the information, and you just want to team up with somebody who's already doing it, and you want to help scale your investment portfolio, then you're going to want to reach out to us on our buyers list at VIPbuyersdeals.com. When you do, we'll reach out to you and find out exactly what you're looking for, where you're looking for, how to do it. And if you don't know any of those answers, that's okay. We'll walk you through every step of the way, giving you the knowledge that you need to make the best decision for you. Until next Win Wednesday, hopefully we'll be celebrating with you as your investment portfolio scales and grows. We'll see you then. Bye for now.